about the purpose of cooperative learning, or uh, why use cooperative learning. For this session, I have outlined three purposes or purpose of cooperative learning. First, it helps to actively engage more children in learning. In cooperative learning, students or learners are encouraged to be an active participant in the process. The students or learners are not just passive listeners like in a traditional classroom setting, where the teacher is at the center of the whole teaching learning experience. In cooperative learning, the center is not the teacher, but rather the students. That is why cooperative learning as an approach is considered a student-centered approach. Second, it helps children learn to help one another. As I have mentioned in the previous session, in cooperative learning, the students are not only responsible for their own learning, but also accountable or responsible for helping the other members of their learning group. The students are responsible for supporting each other. Members of the learning group who have difficulty with some of the topics. If a member is unable to read or study his or her assigned topics for whatever reason, the other members will ensure that his or her topics are covered. So the idea of cooperative learning is to encourage everyone to help each other. And finally, cooperative learning helps children improve motivation through success. As studies have shown, and as I have mentioned in the previous session, working in groups allows students to succeed and learn better. This is not to diminish the role of the teachers, but to emphasize the importance of peer support, at least in some cases. As I have mentioned, cooperative learning is effective, but there are activities that does not require cooperative learning approach. So you only use cooperative learning when you think this is appropriate for the activity. But the idea is you use cooperative learning so that students will be motivated. No? So learning from the experience will help them gain some confidence in the future. Okay, so very important. Yes, it's true that cooperative learning is important. Okay, it cannot be applied to any or all other activities. As they say, no one size fits all. Okay, once again, no, I would like to emphasize the three purposes, at least for this session, no, of cooperative learning. Why we use cooperative learning? Number one, because it helps to actively engage more children in learning. So again, the emphasis here is the students are responsible for their own learning. So cooperative learning is a student-centered approach. The center of the whole learning experience is the student, not the teacher. Second, it helps children to help one another. So cooperative learning, okay, does not only teach students to learn by themselves, but it helps or encourages students to help each other. So that's the whole idea. So it develops also, okay, their cooperative and social skills. And finally, it helps children improve motivation through success.